Guys, before we start today's video, a little word from our sponsor, me. As you guys know, I've set up affiliate links and stuff down below. I basically have set my channel up so that you guys purchasing things at no additional cost to you sponsors the channel. So if you guys are purchasing any of the items you see on the channel, please take a look at the affiliate links down below for other things. Tools, knives, stones. I even have a Blade HQ affiliate link, Coffee Brand Coffee, and a VPN. So guys, without any further ado, here comes that studio intro. Guys, a little funny story. It's about 1 a.m. and I'm refilming this intro and outro because I had purchased a Bluetooth microphone, tested it out, did not realize I got it earlier this evening. I'm taking it back tomorrow. Didn't work out the way I wanted, but it was still connected to my phone because I forgot to turn it off, and I filmed an intro outro and there was almost no audio. It sounded like I had a pillow over my face. So we're reshooting this. This is part 2 of the box of knives that Jared sent to me. Not to make this take any longer, you guys know what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a look at 3 really cool knives. I can't remember which ones they were because there was a lot of knives in that box, but we're gonna look at it from above. But first, you guys turn down the volume because here comes a little bit of music, and hopefully at least this time you can hear it. Guys, I don't know if you remember yesterday's video, we had something on the lens. I was gonna mention, I figured out what it was. I had fixed something for the wife and gotten a little bit of super glue on my finger, and I somehow got on the lens. I had to use acetone to get that off of my lens. So I meant to mention it in yesterday's video. I just thought about it. So we got 3 more of the knives that Jared sent. Let's go ahead, and we always pick the middle one. So let's go ahead and get these other 2 out of the way. So what's in this case? This is an artisan case, but that doesn't mean anything because Jared is famous for sending me stuff in other cases. And this is not an artisan. It's a CJRB. What is this? This is the CJRB Caldera. So this is ARPM9 steel. Oh, this is a prototype. Man, that is thin, guys. So thin. All right, let's take a good close look at it. So you got obviously G10 handles, typical CJRB with their red pivot collars, which I like on their black G10. Big cleaver style blade. Let's see. What's the action like on it? Little gritty. Little gritty. It might do with a touch of KPL. Flipper tab on it's pretty ample. This is a big blade on that, but it is nice and broad and it comes down nice and thin, and that is hazardously sharp. Is that one of Jared's edge? Nope, that is an artisan, or I'm sorry, CJRB factory edge. I have to say, CJRB and artisan's factory edges always come really well done. They are a little coarse, and they wind up getting dull a little bit quicker because a lot of times their knives are fairly thin. But when they first come, they are dangerously sharp. Big aperture. Oh yeah, finger flicks with ease. Jimping, not much jimping there. In hand, pretty comfortable. Flipper tab comes up, makes a nice finger guard. Action on it's pretty good. It's a big knife, so that big pocket clip doesn't seem to be a hot spot yet, but we'll see how it feels in carry. Nice unique blade shape, just overall aesthetics. Nice cleaver blade with a kind of a modified, maybe a modified Warney, modified sheep's foot, whatever you want to call it. It's a good looking knife. I like the handles. The handles are really cool looking. This thing is broad though. This thing's going to be a pocket hog. This is going to be one of those ones that I'm going to have to get. I'll probably do with this one towards the end because I'm really not going to be able to carry much anything else in pocket with this. And yeah, pretty good. I'm not feeling any real hot spots at first blush. It definitely has got a nice thin blade. We'll see how it does cutting down stuff and feather sticking, things like that. It's pretty comfortable in hand. I wish the handle was a little bit bigger for a broader blade like that. I like some of the broader handles. They reduce fatigue when you're cutting. You might not think that's a big deal, but like when you cut with as many knives as I do in any given week and cut down cardboard and tell all your neighbors, like, just bring all your cardboard over and I'll cut it down so it fits in your cardboard box in your recycle bins. I literally probably cut down Literally, probably. I literally cut down at least 8 to 10 big packing boxes every couple days because the neighbors bring stuff over. I'll see how this feels. Finger choy, you can get up on it a little bit more, but yeah, I like a broader handle if I'm gonna do a lot of heavy cutting. But day-to-day stuff, this is a day-to-day knife. If you're just doing office stuff, opening packages, this would be great. So nice look. G10 steel liners running on ceramic bearings. Pretty good little knife. So far, I mean, at first impressions, let's take a look at the next one. Let's see what manner of knife is residing in this Civivi case, because knowing Jared, it's probably not a Civivi, and it does not appear to be. This is, I bet I can tell. I know that font. Let's see. I was wrong. It's an O knife. I thought, well, it's Kaiser. I was kind of right. So this is the the O knife rattle. It doesn't rattle. Tonto, it's pretty thick. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. First blush, I'm not digging it as much as I liked the, what did I do here a while back? The O knife Drever. I did the first impressions on that first day carry. That's a good little knife. This one's not as comfortable so far. I can tell. Like, it doesn't address the cut the way I want. Pocket clip's a little proud. Really plain, straight Tonto blade. Now, if you're into a good American style Tonto, this would be one. Let's see how they do on the grind. That's pretty straight. 154 cm blade, blue G10 with black hardware. I don't like the blue G10 in this as much as I like it. It doesn't fit this knife as well, I don't think, as it did with that Drever, which actually, to tell you the truth, is sitting on a counter because I've been carrying it on and off. So yeah, here's another O knife. I like this one a lot better, first blush. This one's heavier. This is a heavier knife. It's a little bit bulkier knife. Flipper tab has got some jimping. It's easy to deploy in hand. It just doesn't feel like it's in the hand the way I want. Pocket clip is just the typical off-the-shelf Kaiser pocket clip that I'm not such a fan of. This is another one of those ones that has like a little bit of bearing rattle in it. It doesn't affect the action, and you don't hear it ever except in travel. You can just kind of hear the bearing move. Not such a big deal. It's just one of those things that does bother me. I don't like that. I don't like that sound when the stuff rattles like that. So action on it is nice and smooth. Just drop shut. There is only one deployment method. No thumb studs. No aperture. It's got jimping on the spine. It goes all the way up. Can you get up on it? I guess it's not that bad. This would probably grow on me. We'll see how it carries first day in pocket, and then see after that. Yeah. No backspacer, standoffs with a lanyard hole, but you do have a reversible clip. So this is just one of the ones that I'm not as over the moon with at first blush. Like, I'll get it in pocket and I'll carry it for a few days and we'll see. But yeah, I don't know on this one. Not 100% sure. That's the third of the O knives I've seen, and I'm not 100% sure how I feel about this one. So let's get this one out of the way and take a look at the final knife for today's video. So let's get this one opened up. And the way I'm doing this, guys, is I'm flying into this blind. If there's no label and I can't identify the knife, I will put I'll look it up. I'll probably still put names on the bottom, but if it doesn't have a label. This is obviously a Kaiser. I can tell. Is it a Kaiser? Yeah, this is a Kaiser. I can tell by the way that my micarta was done. Yeah, Kaiser. This is the Kaiser. What is this? PPY. Kaiser PPY. That's a thin little knife. This would not be something I would carry for heavy use. Ooh, boy, I tell you what, the action on Kaisers is dangerously smooth. This does. I think that's just the lockup. It has a little bit of a rattle in it, like the last one, but this is super smooth. I like that I like the micarta on this. I was gonna say G10. I like the micarta on this. It's good, and it's a nice little liner lock. Access to the lock bar is good. Thumb stud operator. The blade almost like is it recurved or is it just my imagination? I will look at that. It looks like it's slightly recurved, but that's a nice blade shape. It's thin, but like if this was an everyday like office carry or just a day-to-day carry for something that I wasn't using it for heavy use, probably be fine. I'm not seeing any real issues with it. I just wish they would, God, these pocket clips on these Kaisers are just horrendous. Yeah, that's attractive. I like the way they did that. The micarta at first blush, everything's good. That you just barely feel on this side. You can kind of barely feel that transition. On this side, it's just gone. It's just one solid piece. Centering's pretty good. I don't see any real issues with it. Like I said, it is drop shut, really drop shut. Some of the Kaisers have got really good action. Most of the Kaisers, actually. I don't know how I feel about the shape of the handle yet. But like I said, this is just like first impressions out of the box. Yeah, that's a nice blade. I like the shape of that blade. It reminds me, I know it's not the same blade shape, but it reminds me of the 940, but it's been done really thin. It's kind of a 940-esque size and feel in hand. I think that's what's doing it, is it kind of has the same overall profile as 940, which I do like, but this is really good. Pocket clip is big, but if I'm holding it like this where it wants to naturally be, it's not bad. So I'm not going to give it a bunch of crap because, man, that action is good. I'm not going to give it a bunch of crap because of the pocket clip, because I don't know how it's going to carry. Like I said, this is just first impressions, initial impressions. Everything on it seems to be done well. Nice looking knife. Yeah. So guys, let's turn around, do some final thoughts, and get you out about your day. Here you go, guys. There was 3 knives that I shot way earlier today, like 10 o'clock in the morning, and I don't remember what ones they were, but I hope you enjoyed them, and I hope I did too. So, guys, that's it on this one. If you like the videos, give them a thumbs up. If you don't like them, give them a thumbs down, but tell me why. I can't change that content if you don't tell me what you don't like. If you want to support the channel, it's as simple as like, share, subscribe, drop a comment, hit the bell icon. But if you do hit the bell icon, make sure you've got notifications turned on, because if you don't, you won't get notified of the sometimes 3 things that I do Monday through Friday. Other ways that you can support the channel financially, I have memberships down below. It's all tier-based. Pick the tier that gets you what you want. But remember, everyone saves $5 off my sharpening service. Everyone has access to my gilded server. But if you're a premium tier member, I've set up a sharpening tutorial series just for those guys. Other ways you can do it, I have a ton of affiliate links down below. A lot of the stuff you see on the channel, you can purchase with those affiliate links. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it definitely supports the channel, because at this point, like I like to say, I am self-sponsored with my affiliates. And the final way is I have a merchandise store on Ember Shirt Co. Anything you purchase on Ember Shirt Co., I can save you 10% at checkout with my coupon code CrazySharp. All one word, capital C, capital S, CrazySharp. And if you are a YouTube creator and you're looking at getting merchandise, or if you own a shop, I would reach out to them. Those guys are awesome, and they do some of the best printing I've seen. And if you purchase my merchandise and send me a picture of it, I will put it in a video. Guys, that's it. I love y'all. Keep it clean in the comment section. It makes it easier to moderate the channel. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. And I will see you in the next video. Hopefully not as late as this one.